We recently took on a big new garden project to revamp where we grow vegetables that we had been neglecting for quite a while. I crave a slow and simple life. That's one reason why Andrew and I have been working for so many years to get a piece of land and grow our own food. And while raising 5 young kids, home educating with intentionality, and working to enhance the garden with flourishing fruit trees can sometimes feel the opposite of the calm and ease I would expect from a slow and simple life, it really is everything I've ever wanted. Our days feel so full, and sometimes I'm truly exhausted by the amount of needs so many little people need from me.
What do you think you're doing?
But I was recently reminded from a quote on Instagram, actually, of the importance of enjoying where we're at now. That the tiny fingerprints on clean surfaces and toys spread all over the house, and the never-ending piles of laundry waiting to be tackled, will disappear all too soon, and that we will miss them profoundly. So I'm thankful for every moment, even the hard ones, because one day I will miss it. I'll miss their presence, their giggles, and even the mess and the loudness. They are the most important people in my life, and I love them so much. As a family, we've been trudging along as the sun sets on and off for the last couple weeks to make our vegetable garden more functional. It's been really beautiful to see the kids be so excited about this project and turn their motivation to pick their own vegetables again into hard work as a family. We end the day covered in dirt with an outdoor shower and hungry for nutritious dinner. I first came to Andrew with the idea on a redesigned garden, and we knew it would be a lot of work. Our lovely neighbor helped us level the space with his tractor, and I made multiple trips to another side of the island to pick up a couple thousand pounds of stepping stones and river rocks to place around our new veggie garden beds. We filled the garden beds with cardboard boxes, then leftover coconut scraps and tree branches. And topped it with organic soil and vegetable compost, which took a lot longer than you might think. Whenever we're outside in our garden as a family, everyone's spirits perk up in a significant way. We're bonded together by the simple joys of watering a plant that we all desire to see grow and bear fruit, by sitting in the grass and playing tag football together every Sunday afternoon, and now with this new garden renovation.
Sure, let's see it. Okay, move.
Horses.
I got this one. Hey, hold your little girl horse.
On homeschool group days, the big kids go to their group, and I've been making food from scratch to stock up for the next week or two. I'm making some homemade veggie broth with my leftover veggie scraps while the big kids are at homeschool group. And if you haven't seen me already make veggie broth, it's super simple. I just save my vegetable scraps in the freezer until I build up a nice big amount. Fill it up with water, get it boiling, and then let it simmer on the stove for about 4 hours. Then you strain it and you're done. It's the cheapest way to have vegetable broth and also avoids any kind of waste like in a plastic jug.
What are you cutting?
I'm cutting some green cabbage to make sauerkraut. I'm gonna put it in the food processor. I'm gonna add some onion and garlic this time. Thank you. Let's do some more. I think it's full. Now we gotta add it. Oh, smells so good already. As we add the onion and the garlic, that just gives it so much flavor. And then some salt. And we just squeeze all the juices out. I am obsessed with homemade sauerkraut because it's so fresh yet still fermented. Oh, perfection. Man, it has been a lot warmer this October than it normally gets here. And even though we do live in Hawaii, we live in this cozy little area where come fall and winter time, it normally gets quite cozy in the evenings. It gets rainy and we're all bundled up under the covers. So I'm preparing for that now by upgrading my bedding for that fall inspired bedroom feel. You guys, how beautiful are these sheets from Brooklinen? Look at the colors. So soft and buttery. I cannot wait to put these on my bed. Investing in sheets that are long lasting and comfortable is essential for me. I love Brooklinen because they create high quality home goods to elevate your home that are gonna last a long time and are so worth the investment. And if you want to stock up on bedding to bath essentials for 2023, Brooklinen is offering my viewers $20 off any order over $100 using my code EllenFisher at checkout. And thank you so much, Brooklinen, for partnering with me on today's video. Instead of purchasing individual items, you can save 20% by purchasing a hardcore bundle, which includes a core sheet set, extra pillowcases, and a duvet cover. This time I got the Luxe Hardcore Sheet Bundle, which is Oeko-Tex certified and made of sateen, which is usually more tightly woven and heavier in weight than percale, making it buttery soft and ideal for year-round comfort. You can choose to mix and match from several different colors and patterns to fit your particular style. And this time I also got this lightweight textured throw blanket to go with it in the color sand. They're so beautiful. How shiny and soft they are. Oh my gosh, I love these colors. And I cannot wait to sleep in these sheets tonight. Want your meal? You'll go nappy? Okay, let's have some. What is that, Frankie? Oh my gosh. She's so cute. These sheets are so soft, you guys. I slept so good last night. I love you.
It's a Geo. It's those little dirt. Not a Geo. Geos crack open when you hammer them. It happens so many times.
Oh, Blair. No, makes her so happy. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Not the butt. grab them out while I hold her?
Oops, let me hold it right here. The coffee. You gotta put them over here too. You put them over here now.
I had a dream that weeds came up to the stepping stone path within 2 days of it being done.
Like through the stone?
Yeah, it was like this dream where I was like, how? We worked so hard on it.
Yes. Yes. Back shake.
I got to taste the sauerkraut we made almost a week later, and oh my gosh, you guys, this was one of the best batches yet. Oh my gosh, the sauerkraut tastes so good, babe. The onion and garlic enhances the flavors so much, it makes my mouth water just thinking about it. All the work it takes to grow our own food really puts into perspective how hard our ancestors had to work to survive. I'm so thankful for modern day conveniences like a deeply lived in, comfortable home, but I would just love to get to a point where I'm growing and making from scratch most of our own food. One day, our avocado and coconut trees and ulu and lychee tree and citrus, etc. will provide us much more opportunity for that. And as the kids grow up and out of the house, Andrew and I will have a lot more time to spend in the garden growing more vegetables and kalo and harvesting and preserving, which is just gonna be so beautiful. This is really my next phase in life goal. Growing up my whole life, I actually never really wanted a big career. All I wanted was to get married and raise lots of babies together. And I never really thought past that phase of life, that there would be more life to live after raising children. And I guess that comes with the territory when you're young. It's hard to picture life that far ahead. And you know what's interesting? I never really felt permission to just desire to be a mom. It just wasn't something that was talked about as an option, in like high school, for instance. If I hadn't gone to college, which I did and got a business degree, and said, I'm just gonna marry Andrew and raise babies, that would have been frowned upon, like I didn't make something of myself.
That's a cool girl.
Thank you.
And their hair like blowing in the wind.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you how I made that color.
Mm-hmm.
This orange. I also used a little bit of yellow, of course.
It's like the message was spend money on college, get a high-paying career job, and then you can become a mom. And maybe quit your job if your partner is making enough money. I say all this because raising children well, spending loads of quality time with them, and just cherishing who they are, getting to know their uniqueness, is truly the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
That is a standard.
No career job could ever top or fulfill that. There's, of course, nothing wrong with someone who doesn't share those same opinions and views of how they want to live their life. I just think it's interesting how this isn't really presented as an option. At least that was my experience, and of course it could be different for others. It's funny though, because now I do have this creative career sharing what inspires me online that I love. I'm grateful to get what feels like the best of both worlds for me, where my husband and I get to do life together, raising our kids and working together. I'm thankful for it all. Time is so fleeting, children grow so fast, and I just want to savor it all.
You just need to help support it.
I am just so excited for how this garden is turning out. Everyone's working so hard, and we've been honestly working on it for the whole last week and even 2 weeks, but especially the last few days. We're just in the garden all together, and I'm so proud of everybody working so hard. And they're all just getting so excited to grow their own vegetables and just for the space to be more manageable, more beautiful, easier for us to maintain. Yeah, I'm just so excited with how it's been turning out. Even when I only had one child and we had goals to get our own piece of land and just be out in the garden all day, getting dirty, growing our own food, becoming more sustainable, to be able to harvest more of our own food, and to just teach our children those lessons of how to grow your own food, like it's just invaluable. It just makes me so happy and grateful and thankful.
You can have one cottonmouth. Yeah, you can have one. We're all gonna probably have one. Yes, I'm just gonna plant one. Those are Elvis's. He wants to plant one. There's a giant pumpkin going to go right there. And there's one seed right there.
Alright, come plant it.
Okay. That's it. Sandy, Elvis needs to go to the butter ladder. When Cosmo comes here, he'll see that we planted a Cosmo. Hey, Dad! Right after I plant a beet, I'm done.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna plant that beet. That beet. I'm gonna plant that beet.
Okay.
Dad, you know what? Dad, you know what? Everyone's going to share their vegetables. Mom, you know what an aerial is? It's not a cartwheel. It's where you just go, put your hands down, and then flush.
I just want to thank you all for being here. It's such a blessing to share my thoughts and stories with you all, and honestly, when I read your messages of how something I shared resonated or uplifted you in some way, it truly makes my day. Thank you for being here. Guys, remember, if you want to stock up on bedding to bath essentials for 2023, Brooklinen is offering you guys $20 off any order over $100. Just enter my code EllenFisher at checkout.